Hey, welcome back to Minecraft Through the Night, Season 5, Temple of Dawn. Doggone. Let's go do some things. We left a box of sand out yonder. Let's go get that. I want to look. Let's see. We've got prismarine crystals. We could make we could make enough prismarine. We can make. Oh yeah, let's get that. Let's get the silk touch pick back because. Yeah. The agate pick. Really, all I've got on my mind today is to get more of this prismarine and clean up that derpage that I left over at the beach. I'm still conflicted over whether I really want to mine all that stuff. We will. I do want to grab the remains of these mobs though. Just a bit OCD about this stuff, aren't I? This. Let's clean this up, man. Dog, what you doing? You just flatten and pancake everything. Well, you know. When you got a shovel, everything looks like a hill. Like a sandy hill. Okay, I don't want to get any closer to the lava thing because I might cause it all to cave in. Well, prismarine and clean. That's the order of the day, prismarine and clean. I think I want to put more of a framework around the portal now, the nether portal. I like that. I like it. It's not really a self-congratulatory thing. I just seldom I make something I like, but I like it. Also, it's seldom that I cook anything I like. Very seldom. I did cook something for myself yesterday. I went out grocery shopping and got the potatoes I've been wanting and fried up some potatoes. I did not cook bacon. Maybe I'll get that started here shortly though. I didn't cook bacon yesterday, so I used a little bit of coconut oil to fry up my potatoes in. It was very delicious. Just didn't use any ketchup or anything, just the potatoes. I loved it. I cooked up 2 small potatoes, cut up and cooked up 2 small potatoes from a bag I had bought at Aldi. And, you know, I think about that now and I think, wow, it really doesn't take much. You know, it doesn't take much to have a good, or at least a delicious meal. Maybe it's not the best meal ever, but it's home cooked. It's maybe healthier than fast food. It's certainly cheaper. Alright, here's the boat, here's the chest, here's the sand, and here's the potion of, why did I bring this night vision potion? Maybe I'll hold on to that. Let's go looking for little houses, little pink houses for you and me. Actually, dog, do you want to, you made all this effort, why not put this away? And why not just grab the silk touch pick, the agate pickaxe, and keep mining for this supposed treasure. Well, let's start with beep, sandstone, stone. This I'm using in Life in the Village. They used a mod called Vein Miner, and man, I loved it so much that I'm using it now in this mod pack too. Or my own. It's not a mod pack, it's just my set of mods here. Oops. Wrong command, there we go. Well, I'm going to have to use that night vision potion because I can't see anything down through here. What level are we at? 55, man, this could be anywhere, dog. Alright, night vision potion. That'll give us a day's worth of night vision. Let's get us a day's worth of breath or respiration here underneath the granite. You know what I'm going to do? Really, I probably ought to just clean out the derpage instead of making things worse. And to do that, I'm just going to dig up and let the sand, oops. Let's see here. Oh, that's andesite. Okay, I'm gonna take off the. Oh my word! It's getting worse, dog. My gosh, what have I created? It's alive. It's not alive. It's very much not alive. In fact, that chest is full. Well, let's see. What's your plan for today, Doc? Today is Tuesday. I'm pleased to tell you that I'm almost not going to don't want to tell you. To tell you my successes would tell you how low of a state I've let myself get into. Let's talk about what? Let's talk about plans for the week. Okay. Tomorrow I've got my chiropractor appointment. Yay. Unfortunately, my receptionist won't be there, Barbara. She's on vacation. The vacay, she said. She's on her vacay. A well-deserved vacay, too. And so, did I get my, yeah, I still have that, okay. And so, I'm not really sure why she wanted to remind me she was on vacation, but glad she did. That Aqua Affinity is really helping out a ton. Let's see here. Prismarine. Yep, this was really, really dumb. My apologies. This was a real dumb. So let's go ahead and get it. Instead of building more dumb onto dumb, I'm going to go ahead and just start taking care of all this. Boy, somebody's using the Jake brakes out there. start with gravel. It's getting late. Maybe we could just, because of the night vision, maybe we just work through the night here. Fill this in to kind of flatten it somewhat. Best we can. Best I can. Well, I got brave yesterday, a couple of days ago, and I actually uploaded the first episode of Minecraft Through the Night Season 4. Uploaded it to YouTube. And first comment, it was wonderful to get a comment on it. First comment was my audio is low, and out of all the things I thought the first comment might be, that was not it. Not because I thought the audio was great or anything, just I thought there were other. Anyway, glad to know I have somebody watching my channel, and it sort of makes me that sort of I'm not sure what the feeling is, that mixed feeling of someone's listening to me in my derpage. That critical self kicking in. I guess that's what it is. And yet, that same ADHD self that sometimes has a difficult time just doing the basics, also kicking in. Wait a minute. Did something... A javelin, where's that coming from? I don't know, but I better get going. There he is. Those things hurt, man. And I got no effective counter. Ooh. Gonna die if I don't get out of here. Wow, those things hurt. There you are. I've heard these things will drop one occasionally, a trident, but I've never had one. Well, that got him. Oi! Are you the... I thought I got him. Well, this is getting more interesting than I thought it would be. Oh, you're not. Okay. Well, where'd that javelin come from? That trident, I mean. There's a drowned way over there. Alright, well, let's get back to work. Get back to work. Maybe, dog, maybe you should stay on the ground. Oi! There goes my potion. I thought that night vision would last longer. This is the, yeah, it is the super duper night vision. Alright, okay, you talked me into it. I'll start from here. I might not have enough sand to do this, but we'll try. Really, you just want to make this, I don't want to replace it like it was, just make it semi decent looking here. .360 creeper check. Complete. Got a message from my number one son today, seeing about checking in tomorrow. He's a bit like me. I think both of my kids have the ADHD, and I think they both don't really realize it. I think it's endemic to my family. I think it's caused a lot of problems with my family over the years. By family, I'm talking about my sisters. My sisters are wonderful. They have battled all kinds of issues all their lives. We all have, and it's really strange when you finally realize that something as simple as ADHD is at the root of a long history of problems of interpersonal issues between us. And I think it most definitely is. It just, so many things are accounted for suddenly. The difficulty with keeping in touch, for one thing. Out of sight, out of mind. Some people kind of demonize that as a personality flaw, and I can see that, but it really isn't cool to be out of sight, out of mind. People feel really abandoned, maybe? Is that the word? Abandonment. Oh man, that's something I learned in the 2 years since my uploads. That is a prime issue with people with borderline personality disorder, sense of abandonment. I shouldn't really go too much into detail with that, but I had to learn a lot about that or I didn't have to, but I did for various reasons over the past few years. Let's bring this up. Let's save a little bit of sand by not bringing this all the way up to water level, but just high enough to fix the derpage. Okay, that'll work. Was there something underneath that? Just more sand, okay. How are we doing with mobs? Doing fine, dog. Just keep on. Keep talking. I've been having kind of the thing that's causing a bit of rough go of it lately is my thoughts keep going back to my dad. Something that really scared me about him when I was younger is he became very non-communicative, and nobody really understood why. He would stay at home and just fix bacon and go out for coffee once a morning, and then one day he was found. He passed away. He didn't come to his usual coffee thing for a few days, and so somebody went to check on him and knocked on his door and discovered he had passed away. He lived alone at that time, and I went through a lot of I was really upset at my mother for divorcing him, for leaving him alone. I was upset at his doctors for not giving him the medication he needed, and just really upset, beyond being able to express myself. And take pride on expressing myself cognitively, but emotional expressivity has always been difficult for me, and never really had a good answer for this for anything. But now I have plenty of time to do what I want. He would turn the TV on and just kind of be a zombie watching with the TV on, sleeping on the couch. And I think a huge part of that now is ADHD. I think it is. Bored with everything, nothing seems worthwhile. I mean, that's depression, yes, it is, but there's a lot of the ADHD involved in it. So that's what's on my mind today, really, as much as anything. I'm kind of wondering if I can fix the water action. A little bit more simply than this. Without replacing all this stuff. Might be a fool's quest, but you know, might not. This is 1.14, so water physics are much more improved. Much improved, I should say. And let me fix that one more, and then I'll start placing sand again. How are these looking? Terrible. Oh my gosh, the dog is so lousy. Dog, how can you screw something up this bad? That's a really good question, my friend. I ask myself that all the time about pretty much everything. That's really another thing, that ADHD, it's another symptom of life with ADHD. Getting so used to screw-ups that you just constantly beat yourself up for it. It really annoys my counselor. She's like, "You didn't do anything." I'm like, I have a lifetime of believing I did. Anyway, let's focus on, promised we'd focus on positives. Let me think. This is the last weekend of Oklahoma Shakespeare in the Park, The Tempest, and I have pretty successfully avoided going to it. And it's something I really want to see, The Tempest. It's perhaps my favorite Shakespeare play. And I love it. I guess that makes no sense to, those statements make no sense to most people, but I love it, but I haven't gone to see it. Why? Because everything seems, useless, hopeless. We'll get better. Thanks, yeah, that really helps. So, been feeling like I'm turning into my dad, basically. Maybe this is what killed him. Alright, we're making progress here. Let's use up this sand and we'll go get some more sand. Trying to keep my footing here. I think if my dad had Minecraft, he would have been... He was a strong man. I think he had a stronger... He had a tougher life, way tougher life than I've had. And he's a much stronger individual than me. I think he would have been functionally much better if he'd had access to the diagnosis that I, diagnosis, the meds, the Adderall, the Vyvanse. I think he'd be doing all right today. All right enough. And this is something I worry about my children. I was fine in my 20s and 30s, fine-ish, my 20s and 30s. It was not until I was in my 40s that it really bit me hard. And I've tried to explain to them as much as I can what I'm going through, so that if this happens to them, they have at least something to start with. You know what I mean? Something to begin with. Anyway, enough of that nonsense, dog. What else good? What else is good going on today? Ooh, okay, I think we're going to have to get back down in the ocean and work down here again. For a little bit. You know what? We've been doing enough work down here. It's time to go have some fun, look for some prismarine. And here, do this. Oops, I left a gap down here. Oops, a daisy. Is there more? Yep, there is. There we go. You can work off the edge like right here. Maybe that's not working out like I thought it would. I think I have to go back to my idea of just working from the side. You know, sometimes you just gotta have the faith that at some point somebody's gonna figure these things out. I think that's a lot of it too, the faith. Something my dad had, he was pretty good with the faith thing. Pretty good with it. All right, dog, you made some progress fixing the dirt. We still got the whirlpool of dirt going on, but you got the materials and we'll get it fixed. Okay, we will get it fixed. Beep. Now let us beep 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 beep. Let's do this. Bring this guy back. I've got one more night vision potion. Let's use it, and let's use our final day here in this episode to look for underwater ruins. And see if we can find some prismarine. Or ocean monument. Remember, dog? There was a loving mother ocean monument over here. Remember on the way to dog does not math, the Ender portal, remember that? There's an ocean monument. Cool, cool. Let's go find it. Okay, there's a drown. There's a ravine. What does that look like on the map? Like a ravine. Okay. I really don't want to get too far from land. Day 185. 185. There's another shipwreck over there. That one's in pieces, man. Mightn't it have prismarine? It might have crystals, right? It might have shards. It is upside down. Over, man, it's just hanging. Okay, it is on this gravel reef here. You know, if I get down into a shipwreck, I'm just going to want to take the whole thing apart, though. We'll make a note for later. Okay, that's just sand. Maybe I shouldn't have done the night vision. Here's drowned popping up. Where there's drowned, there's ruins. I don't see any ruins. There's jungle. What was that? That's squid. Drive-by squid. Let's get over here to land and maybe not too close to land. Oh, sheebadoop. Skeleton. Oh, that's you and your javelin. No. You. Trident. Don't push me, sheep, because I'm close to the edge. Well, in all my born days, I have not picked up a trident. I see people posting like it's the easiest thing in the world, but they always despawn. Now, did you shot the boat out from under me? Is it still viable? It is. Is that a village? Is that a... It's just... Nope. Not a village, a ruin. Alright, let's get away. Stay away from these skeletonies. Maybe go over here to this sugarcane island. I just wanted to get over here and settle in and look at the map for a minute. There's another shipwreck. Ravine. Okay, let's moor up here. Where? Man, it's full daylight here. I can't see him. Okay, here's the ocean monument to the south and west. What do you think you're gonna do at the ocean monument, dog? Boy, I don't know, because I don't know how to combat the mining fatigue. Southward and westward. There should be some more landfall over that way. There it is. There's the ocean monument. Let's get a good look at it here. Oh man, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? There are those guardian things, and there's a shipwreck right there. You know, conduit, if I can get the Nautilus, if I can get 8 Nautilus, I can make a conduit, but then I need the prismarine around it. That is true. You know, if I could just drop down here and... Oh, shoot. And vein mine one time. That would give me enough prismarine to do the things I want to do. And I have mining fatigue. How can I do this? Every time I've done it in the past, I've just built up using, started in the center of it, and just have brought some blocks out here and built a base. Oh man, look at all the drops from the stuff. Have built a base just by keeping myself out of range of these guardians, out of visual range of them, building a base on top, like just a diving platform. Look at all these. We're not going to starve, that's for sure. You know what? Prismarine. That's where it is. You know the old saying, who was it? Who was it that said, Billy the Kid? Who was it that said, why do you rob banks? He said, that's because that's where the money is. Well, Ocean Monument, that's where the prismarine is. I tell you what, let's do then. Let us put the fish away, get the sleeping bag. We will sleep through this night, and I'll join you again for more Minecraft through the night. We're going to think some more about this Ocean Monument. I'll see you next time. Bye.